Paul, we're going to pray for you.
We've seen the different ways that Jesus knew and was talking about being a shepherd. But David, back in the Old Testament, someone who lived many years before Jesus, was someone who understood a shepherd as well. And familiar words he said, and Grace and Mary are going to just read this amazing psalm, this Psalm 23, where David says so many good things about what a good shepherd does.
The Lord is my shepherd.
I lack nothing.
He makes me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside quiet waters.
He refreshes my soul.
He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake.
Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil.
For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows.
Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Thank you. Hopefully you've got your sheep in front of you, and you've got access to a pen. If you haven't, then Nikki and others will throw around some pens. Just because I want to encourage you with some of those things that the shepherd does, and to make you realise that this is true for you. Yeah, because if this is you, that sheep is you. How does Jesus treat you? What does he do for you? So right in the middle of the sheep, if you're an artist, please be artistic. If you're a word person, please be word-tistic. And in the middle, right in the middle of the sheep, you can either draw or write your name, just so you know that it's you, your sheep. If you haven't got a sheep, I'm sure there might be some more around somewhere that's been given out. So not too big, because you've got to write other things or draw other things in the middle. But if you haven't got a sheep, so the first thing that the shepherd does is he makes sure they have everything they need. Yeah, because there's always things that we need. We need to know that we're loved. We need to know that we're cared for. We need our daily food. We need to be forgiven. We need all these things, these different things that we need. And the Good Shepherd provides everything that we need. So in the bottom right-hand corner of the sheep or the piece of paper, please write this. He gives me all I need. If you're an artistic person, you could draw some grass or other things that you might need. But as a sheep, the main thing they need is grass. So he gives me all I need. And that's so good, isn't it, to know that Jesus is our good shepherd who gives you everything you need. There's nothing that you need that Jesus doesn't give you. Another way that the shepherd looked after his sheep was by guiding them on a safe path. Yeah, so he guided them, hit the rock with his rod so they could follow the noise. He guided them on a safe path. He made it clear, made all the path clear and stuff. Because God, our good shepherd, wants to guide you in a good path. So on the bottom left, you might want to write, he guides me on a safe path. Or you could draw a picture of a path. Yeah, but that's the great thing, isn't it? The good shepherd wants to keep you and guide you on a safe path. And so even if that path is a path that leads to Northwest Africa, God guides you on a safe path. Yeah, he will always be there guiding us. Another way the shepherd looked after his sheep was by always being with them. Yeah, the shepherd didn't leave his sheep. The good shepherd stayed with his sheep. He slept there with the sheep. He was with the sheep all day. The good shepherd is always with you. The good shepherd is always with me. So in the next corner, the top right-hand corner, he's always with me. Now, a picture of Jesus. But he is always with me. How good to know that we have a good shepherd who says, I am with you always, to the very end of the age. We don't need to be scared. We don't need to be afraid. Things might be a little bit scary because I'm sure Marie, the first time she went to that island or the new country in the desert, it was scary. But that doesn't mean that you're scared, because you know you've got the good shepherd with you who will never leave you. And the fourth thing, that the good shepherd protects you from harm. Yeah, the good shepherd will protect you from the wolf, from the stranger, from the scorpions, or from the snakes, or whatever it might be. The good shepherd protects you from harm. And that is eternally. Yeah, in the next corner, the good shepherd, he protects me from harm, or he protects me from harm forever, eternally. Or it could be a picture of a cross, the cross that Jesus died on, because he protects you. He will always want the best for you. He protects you eternally. So 4 wonderful ways that Jesus, the good shepherd, looks after us. But let's think of this memory verse. It starts off, I am, I'll say it, 3, 2, 1. So we've sort of done this bit. I am the good shepherd, and I know my sheep, and I look after my sheep, and I care for my sheep, and I love my sheep, and I protect my sheep, and I do everything for my sheep. I will never leave my sheep. I'll forgive my sheep. I will care for my sheep. I will do all these things for my sheep. But then there's that tricky next bit. And my sheep know me. And my sheep know me. It could be my sheep listen to me. Yeah, my sheep listen to me and know me. And that's the challenge, isn't it? Because do we listen to what Jesus is telling us? There's always so many things that we can listen to. Let's be quiet for 20 seconds and see what we can hear. Listen really carefully. So what did we hear? What did we hear? We heard children. Anything else? Fans. We hear anything else? Footsteps. Yep. Yep. Sorry? Say it louder. Coughing. We heard coughing. Yeah, all sorts of things that we hear when we listen. Yeah, when we listen. But so often we don't truly listen. We don't truly do what we're told to do. Yesterday, we were at we were at the London Athletics. And at the start of every race, it says in big signs all around the way, please be quiet at the start of the race, so that the people, as they're going down, just before the gun goes off, it's really quiet and the whole stadium goes quiet. But we were sitting quite close to the pole vault, and that was going on. And every time one of the ladies went to the pole vault, everyone was going, yeah, come on. And then they went over, and we would go, yeah, or, oh, like this. And so there was this time when someone was coming up to the pole vault, and it went, please be quiet. And the lady went up, and Josh went, yeah, come on. And everyone turned to him and went, shh. Because it's true, sometimes we don't follow instructions. Sometimes we don't, and then we get sort of embarrassed. Or Josh didn't, because it was funny. But sometimes we need to follow instructions. We need to follow what God is saying. We need to listen to what God wants. Because yes, we know the Good Shepherd will rescue us if we wander off. And we know he'll put us on his shoulders and carry us back. But how much better to listen to the Good Shepherd, to know that he loves us, to know that he always loves us and wants the best for us, so that we listen and we don't wander.